Hello dear students, this video is made for BA Part 3 students of English Literature. In this video I am going to summarize the story Birthday written by Vaikom Muhammad Bashir. As in our previous video we have discussed about who was Vaikom Muhammad Bashir, what were his works and why was he famous for. Now in this video I will tell you the story in brief. Stories by the famous author Vaikom Muhammad Bashir was born in 1908 and died in 1994. Before he became only in the memories on July 5th, 1994, he had contributed many literature, of which many were translated to English and various Indian regional languages. The book contains 8 short stories which pleases our mind as if we had a sumptuous and delicious supper. One thing we should keep in mind while reading this book is all the story narrates the incidents and social system existed before 1945. In Janmdinam, as I have told you in our previous video that this story was originally written in Malayalam language. The author was struggling to make his birthday a real memorable incident by having 3 times. So when we will study the story, we will come to know that in this story the narrator or the author himself tries to make his birthday memorable by trying 3 times. He went to a hotel to have his breakfast just to get disappointed since he had some previous dues. So first attempt is that when he went to a hotel, but there he got disappointed because they didn't provide him any food as he had some previous dues. Then he thought of going to Hamid. Hamid was his acquaintance, means his familiar character in the story, for which the author had been invited, and the author previously invited by Hamid at his home. However, he missed that too. But on that day, on the day of his birthday, he didn't get any food there. At 3:30 p.m., he had been lent 2 annas by a boy who were working as a servant in bank clerk Krishna Pilla's house when he reached the author for a matchstick. So at 3:30 he was lended 2 annas by a boy to make his birthday celebrate. The author kept 1 anna for latter purpose, and with the remaining 1 anna he ordered for dosa, tea and bidi for that boy. At night 9 p.m. when he laid for sleep with an empty stomach, he could not sleep. So there are the 3 incidents that the narrator mentioned in this story. Later he stealed food from nearby room, means near neighbor house. Throughout the story, the author underscored the starvation many people were undergoing then. Then means at the time of 1945. The author made us to think there were thousands of people who found it difficult to foothold of one-time meal. Means at the time the poverty, the devastation effect is described in this story. Now a question arises in our mind that what is this story about? This is about an individual, means this story is about a person who cannot compromise with society and the state in diluting human qualities. Diluting here means to dissolving or to mixing some human qualities and ideals. So here a pathetic situation of an individual is described, that he is not able to dissolve the human qualities and the ideals present in the society. This story takes place probably around 1942 and 43. The narrator, who is a freedom fighter, As you all know that the narrator is here Vaikom Muhammad Bashir himself. So he is a freedom fighter, a revolutionary and a creative artist of a very high achievements. Finds it difficult means the Muhammad Bashir, he himself find it difficult to eat a square meal, to eat a one time meal even on his birthday. Not only that, on that particular day he is preyed upon, means he is made victim by the landlord and the hotel keeper for defaulting payments. He is let down by a friend, means he is also deceived, he is also disappointed by a friend who has promised him lunch. He is in front of him. He is harassed by the CID. Here when we study the story, we will get to know about these other characters like the CID and the deputy police commissioner. Yet his incurable optimism, means his unshakable optimism, buoy up the author, means buoy up the bind up the reader and the author himself. He is inspired by the innate goodness of the servant boy who loaned him 2 annas, and the innocent idealism and principal zeal of youth leader Gangadhar. Here is another character in this story, Gangadhar. The narrator looks at the picture of a man. In the last description of the story, the narrator looks at the picture of a man standing erect against the backdrop of a city filled with skyscrapers. Means in the last portion of the story, it is mentioned that the narrator is looking at a picture of a man who is a picture of a man standing erect against the backdrop of a city, the city which is filled with the high riser buildings, though he is bound down to the earth by chains. Here we can contrast an image that a statue, a picture of a man who is bound down by the chains, but his vision is towards the horizon. But he is looking up in hope even in an apparently hopeless condition. The caption of the picture runs. Now, this is the important caption, that although bound to the earth by chains, he looks beyond time and space. This story. So, you have to underline the above quoted caption, that although bound to the earth by chains, he looks beyond time and space to the splendid progress to come. This story is an example of stark realism. Stark means very harsh or rigid realism. It depicts a realism that even if the narrator is a revolutionary, a freedom fighter, but he didn't get any chance to make his birthday memorable. And its tone is set as such from the very opening, as the protagonist unravels the details of a day's happenings in the confessional mood. The turn at the end of the story is wrought by the contrast of the highly idealist hero going to sleep on an empty stomach. Means the reality is there that only the hero is highly idealist, even he had to sleep empty stomach on his birthday, when is the ordinary and the middle class people who are going about minding their petty shellfish lives gather together making merry, smoking cigarettes. Here is the reference to the boy that was made smoke. The poignancy means the vitality or the acuteness the reader feels at the end stings like cigarette smoke in the eye. The accomplishment of the narrator is brought home to the reader, who would certainly be heaving a deep sigh of sympathy. Means when a reader reads the entire narration, he heaved a deep sigh of sympathy at the last of the story. Now we will discuss about the structure of this story. The story is in the form of a diary entry by the hour in the span of a single day. Means this is a story covering a span of a single day about the happenings in the life of the author on a birthday of his. He sits down around midnight and records the event of the day right from the moment he gets up in the morning. The narrator interrupts the flow of narration on the second page, using brackets to inform the reader that he is writing his diary at the end of the day, around midnight, implying that the story encompasses, means the story uh, mentions, the story makes a series of all the happenings of the day. What would be the advantage of adopting this diary form in writing the story? Now this question strikes us in our mind, that what is the advantage of adopting the diary method? The story begins with an introductory section and goes on into the diary form in flashbacks. Bashir's style is mostly the autobiographic mode. As we all know, autobiography means when a person depicts his own life stories in his own work, as if writing about himself. Most of the stories would contain a very high percentage of autobiographical elements, going by Bashir's own admission, which render a distinction between fact and fiction almost possible. So it is the quality of Bashir, it is the style of Bashir, that it distincts between fact and fiction. Written in a seemingly simple style using everyday conversational language, the story goes straight to the heart of the reader without encountering even the semblance of a barrier put up by language. So we come to know that the language that Bashir used in this story is a very simple language, and it goes straight to the heart of the reader. So that's all about this story and the structure of this story. Thank you all.